Hi everybody, welcome back on study room, and today we are going to do what is our system of elections. Alright, so as you see, Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha elections are held every 5 years, and at the end of 5 years the house is dissolved. Alright, general elections and by-elections, there is a difference in them. Alright. General elections are held in all constituencies at the same times, alright, every 5 years. While by-elections happen only in specific constituencies to fill the vacancy, alright. So vacancies can be caused by death or resignation of a sitting member, alright. Electoral constituencies. So this is a very vast topic. For Lok Sabha elections, the country is divided into 543 constituencies. A member of parliament is elected from each. Similar divisions are used for state and local elections. In our country, we follow an area-based system of representations. You all can see. Alright, the country is divided into different areas for purposes of elections. These areas are called electoral constituencies. Each constituency has to have roughly similar population to ensure equal weightage of votes. The voters who live in an area elect one representatives, and each state is divided into specific number of assembly constituencies, we can call them, alright. And in this case, the elected representatives is called member of legislative assemblies, or MLA. You all must have heard about it. Each village or town is divided into several wards, and that are like constituencies. Each ward elects one member of the village or the urban local body. So municipal corporation and all in villages would come under this only. What is a reserved constituency? So the constitution makers, however, were worried that an open electoral competition, certain weaker sections, or you can say marginalized sections, alright, may not stand a good chance to get elected to Lok Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. So how would they make their laws? So they may not have the required resources, education and contacts to contest and win elections against others. So those who are influential and resourceful may prevent them from winning elections. So in that case, our parliament and assemblies would be deprived of the voice of a significant section of a society. What is significant? Important section of our population. So that would make our democracy less representative and less democratic. Lok Sabha, in what Lok Sabha, 84 seats are reserved for SC people and 47 for ST people, that is scheduled tribes. And in many states, seats in rural panchayat and urban municipality, corporation, local bodies are now reserved for OBC, and 1/3 of the seats are reserved for women candidates. So when a constituency is reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, only a member of the respective community can contest election in that constituencies, and there are 131 reserved seats in Lok Sabha. You can calculate them. Alright. Now comes your voters list. So every citizen has the right to vote regardless of his or her caste, religion or gender. Some criminals and persons with unsound minds can be denied the right to vote, but only in rare situations. It is a responsibility of the government to get the names of all the eligible voters to put on the voters list. So one thing that is very essential, you can see this election photo identity card. Can you all see it now? Election photo identity card. So this card is not yet compulsory for voting. For voting, the voters can show many other ID proofs like ration card, driving license, Aadhaar card. So officially called the electoral roll, this voters list. A list of adults 18 plus who are eligible to vote is prepared before the election. And every citizen above 18 years of age is eligible. And these lists are often revised. So, and nomination of candidates, how does it happen? Every person who wishes to contest an election has to fill a nomination form and give some money as security deposits. So exceptions for contesting are criminal record in some cases. So these people with criminal background might not contest elections. Mentally unstable would not be allowed to contest elections. So you can see any Indian of age 25 years and above is eligible to contest elections. Political candidates can nominate their candidates. Alright. The nomination is called ticket. So a ticket from the party is given to them. A candidate files her nomination for the 2019 Lok Sabha election. This was very recent when the book was developed. So these information has to be made public. Legal declaration by candidates, it's called like lawful. What is legal? That is lawful. That is in accordance to law. So the Supreme Court recently mandated that every candidate has to declare full details of serious pending criminal cases, assets and liabilities of candidates and family, and educational qualification as well. Alright. So why are there no educational qualification? So why is not like you have to be graduate in order to enter the election? Why is not so? Because educational qualifications are not relevant for all kinds of jobs. Alright, there might be some person who's illiterate but he could have wisdom in him. The wise old men. Alright, so there are times when people are not literate enough but they have the knowledge of, they have worldly knowledge and experience. Alright. So the people get to decide the importance given to educational qualification. Though this information is made public, but it is not a bar or it is not a qualification eligibility criteria. All can without even studying they can contest election. Educational qualification might deprive a majority of the population from contesting elections. Though they did not have resources, but now they are vocal enough for their rights, so they can contest elections. So educational qualifications are not relevant to all kind of jobs. Even if the education was relevant, it should be left to the people to decide, alright, how much importance should be given. And that is why there is no educational qualification eligibility in a election procedure. Alright. So match the features of electoral systems with principles that reflect. That is very easy. Universal adult franchises, everyone, you can call it A, alright, A, B, C, D. Representation of weaker sections would definitely have reservation of seats for SC and STs. Open political competitions, and one vote, one value. What do you say that? Open political competitions. This is C and this is D. Alright. So now we come to election campaign. Alright. So now we come to the end of the video, and we have learnt about the eligibilities of the election campaigning, how people can contest elections. And with this, I'm ending this video. Hope you all revise this chapter, so when we connect again, we can recall all the things we have learned till now. And this is the a very important topic that we would discuss in our future videos, that is election campaign. So be prepared for it. With this, take care, stay safe, bye.